What's going on, investors? My name's Emmanuel, and in this video I'll share with you the 5 stocks that I bought recently. And get this, one of the stocks is already up over 200% in just 5 days, and the other stock is up over 50%. And needless to say, myself and my elite Discord members all benefited from these moves. So I will share with you the reasons for purchasing each of these stocks, and I'll also tell you what I plan to do with these positions. Like I mentioned in my very first video that I posted this year, I really believe that we're going to experience exponential growth in our portfolios, and judging by the results that we've had within the first week of January alone, we are well on track to accomplishing this mission. All right, so with that said, if you want to join my generational wealth builders investing community, you have to jump on my Discord, where we work together to find the best investing opportunities on the market as it's happening live. Plus, I do share all my buy and sell alerts for my long-term investments, as well as my penny stock swing trading investments, because I have been making a few of those this year. So if that's something that is of interest to you, then definitely jump on board. You can sign up using the Patreon link in the description below, but don't forget to destroy the like button. It lets me know that you enjoy this type of content, and if you are new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with all my latest stock related videos. So with that said, let's jump into the first stock that I purchased. So the very first stock I picked up on Monday morning was Argo Blockchain. The ticker symbol is ARB, and I covered this stock on my channel just a few days ago, so check that video out if you haven't already. But a very quick summary. Argo Blockchain are essentially a crypto mining company, and they provide their platform for mining of the leading currencies in the world. But the way I perceive crypto mining businesses is very similar to gold mining businesses. So for example, these companies all have their operational costs to be able to mine and produce these assets. And of course, they generate their revenue through the selling of these assets. Now, imagine if the value of the assets increase. So for example, last year we saw the value of gold, which saw an increase. Then these companies are able to sell their assets again with limited increase in their operations. And therefore, their profit margins are also going to see a significant increase. So this is fundamentally how the asset mining industry works, and it's sort of similar to the crypto mining industry. However, in the world of Bitcoin mining, for example, you have halving events like the one we had last year on the 11th of May 2020, which essentially reduces the reward payout for crypto miners. So with the price of Bitcoin currently on the rise, Bitcoin miners like Argo Blockchain stand to significantly benefit. And when I compared them to their US counterparts, so for example, the likes of Riot Blockchain, I felt that Argo Blockchain was significantly undervalued. Plus, they generated a lot more revenue than Riot. And speaking of US counterparts, another major catalyst that was announced earlier this week was that Argo Blockchain applied to list on the OTCQB venture market. And I explained why I thought that this was going to be a game changer for this company in that ARB video that I created. So definitely check it out if you want to know why this is. But following this news, I alerted my Discord elite members that I was purchasing the stock at 38p a share. And a lot of my Discord members also jumped on board, and the share price absolutely took off like we anticipated. And myself and my Discord members are up well over 200% in just 5 days. And needless to say, we are all happy with our returns. So moving on to my second purchase of the week, and that was Palantir. Ticker symbol is PLTR. And I tell you what, it seems like whenever I do videos of the stocks I bought recently, Palantir always seems to make a feature. And that's because this company continues to secure multiple million-dollar contracts with multiple countries, and the share price continues to trade lower or consolidates, which to me honestly is a gift. And as of the 4th of January, Palantir Technologies expands Japanese business with a new $22.5 million contract. Palantir Technologies Inc. announced today that on December the 28th, 2020, it was awarded a $22.5 million contract. A one-year contract partnership with Sompo Holdings for the Real Data Platform for Security, Health and Well-being. Sompo's Visionary Real Data Platform, or RDP, is a collaborative ecosystem between the public and private sectors that will improve the healthcare in Japan, streamline supply chains across industries, and increase security and resilience within the region. And prior to that, Palantir also secured a $35.5 million contract extension with none other than our very own NHS. And again, it's for purposes related to healthcare, similar to the Japanese extension. So I could even bring up their recent deal with Greece and many, many more. Now, Palantir's share price has been consolidating for a couple of months, like I mentioned earlier on, but did see a significant sell-off prior to Christmas, and it reached lows of $22.50 a share, to which I gladly helped myself. I mean, I loaded the boat, okay? And I think the reason for the sell-off is due to the lockup period, which is set to expire a couple of days after they report their Q4 earnings. So as well as this, rumors started to circulate that Palantir may be getting acquired by a company called Mithril LP, which again, I think may have spooked certain investors into selling. But after looking into this potential acquisition, it really isn't an acquisition at all. Mithril is co-founded by Peter Thiel, who is also the co-founder of Palantir, and will essentially be buying up a ton of Palantir shares after the lockup period expires, because they expect and anticipate a huge sell-off. So if they start buying, trust me, I'm going to be buying as well. All right, so moving on to the third stock that I purchased this week, and this is one of my favorite companies in my growth portfolio, and the company is called Nanodimensions. Ticker symbol is NNDM, and this was simply to take advantage of the recent price dips that occurred on the 6th of January 2020. Now, we saw NNDM drop to lows of $8, like really, really low, which in my opinion is load the boat prices, and I did load the boat before market close, and yes, it did mean I had to average up my position, because prior to that my cost price was about $4 and my new average cost price now is $5.17, which isn't too bad, but I'm happy that I had the opportunity to load up at those prices. For me, Nanodimensions is always a buy at $8 or even lower, as long as the fundamentals stay the same, of course. Now, my fourth purchase this week was Dsg Global Inc. Ticker symbol is DSGT, and I've spoken about this company in prior videos as well, and it initially started off as a swing trade position for me, but preceding my YouTube video that I did, I had multiple people in America who have reached out to me on IG, sending me photos of their exhibition centers, all the deliveries and the shipments of their electric vehicles. And investors, it got me so excited. So a huge shout out to my brother Brian Rapola from Instagram. He sent me these photos which he took when he was doing his own DD regarding DSGT in California. And I also shared video footage with my Discord members of customers who have been buying their electric vehicles, and I've been tagging Imperium Motors. So needless to say, this looks like a ton of fun. And let me also remind you that they have yet to officially open up their exhibition centers, and products are already selling. Plus, I also highlighted that they secured over $5 million in pre-orders, and this stock just gets more and more exciting the more I hold on to it. So the share price did drop sub $1, so I helped myself and I loaded up. Now, my last purchase was a stock that I picked up on Friday evening. And this is a high risk trade for me again, so please approach with caution. And I only invested 25% of my intended budget for this swing trade. The company is called MGT Capital Investments Inc. The ticker symbol is MGTI, who are also a Bitcoin miner but based in the US. Okay, so for these swing trade plays, I'm simply riding momentum. And the current momentum, if you've been paying attention to the markets, is starting to shift away from the EV SPACs, which used to see insane run-ups, to now in 2020, we're seeing massive penny stock momentum. And in particular, Bitcoin-related penny stocks. And I already explained the type of returns that we've seen with Argo Blockchain, and MGTI have a very similar potential to run. So I gave my bull thesis of the company to my Discord members. I alerted them that I was buying, and we started buying at 8 cents. I believe it was a share. But again, I remind you, it was a very small position because this could have the potential to drop, and we wanted to leave ourselves enough room and enough opportunity to add when it drops. So this will be a multi-month swing trade for me, and I'm excited to watch this position grow as the value of Bitcoin continues to grow. So what stocks did you pick up this week? Let me know in the comment section below how many shares you picked up. But with all that said, please make sure that you do your own due diligence before you decide to invest in any stock or any company. Remember, I am not a financial advisor, so please view my content as purely educational and not investing advice. If you do want to learn about investing in stocks, there are some useful links in the description below. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to see more content from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.